Good morning, Soul Tribe. Sweet Spot magazine. Tracy here. Thank you so very much for the likes, the subscribes, the views, the shares, and those comments. Let's just go ahead and get started. Let's clear the air. Thank you, spirits. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, financial constraints. Let's really find out what's going on. Don't nobody like that. Don't nobody want to hear about that. Especially on a Thursday. I don't care if it's on a Monday, Friday, Sunday, Saturday, Wednesday, Thursday. It don't make a difference. Tuesday. But somebody's money is kind of getting a little funny. Thank you, Spirit. We have man holding a heart, walking away. We have envy. We have woman holding a heart, rest and rejuvenation, and the world. Bottom of the deck, we have woman holding a coin. So this is definitely about two people. One is holding his heart, but this man is walking away. He's walking away because it's like this woman, it's like there's some type of envy here. There's some type of someone is not secure within themselves. I feel like this man holding a heart is walking away because it's like not, he's not really interested in this woman holding a heart. It's like he wants to walk away and he's in search for something else, someone else. But it's almost like this, like he's in search of someone else or something else. There's someone else or something else that has his interest. Bottom of the deck, we have justice. But whatever this is justice. This person walking away. So we don't know the full story. We don't know the back picture. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me the information. Please show me. Show me about man holding a heart. And who's walking away. And it could be this woman is walking away. But I feel like it's this man. It's this man. Once again, here is this justice, this emperor. And he's walking away because it's something about giving and receiving. It's almost like he sees this person for who they are. And they're not balanced. They have a dark side to them. They have a side to them that most people don't see. They try and keep it under wraps. They try and keep it hidden. But he saw this dark side. And he's not dealing with it. That's why he's walking away. That dark side that he saw was that woman. That woman, she professes to be so loving, so kind, so gentle, so caring, so in love with him. But he saw her mask slipped off a little bit. And so that's why he's walking away. Show me the walking away. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. He found out some information. He saw the energy. He felt the energy. And they were a good couple because she was the Queen of Cups. He's presenting himself as the Five of Cups. He was the man holding the heart. She's the woman holding the heart. But it looks like he's hesitant because he sees that she's not really holding a heart. She's just wanting to make sure that she has some stability for a long time. She's like out for money. And he sees that she's not coming to him with real love, you know. So he sees that. That's why he's walking away, because he felt that energy. He's felt that energy before. He's been duped before. He's just leaving a situation that's kind of like just like that one. So that's why this person is walking away. It's like he maybe trying to communicate it, maybe trying to. This person is just, they're throwing their energy in a whole nother direction. Show me the envy. What's going on with envy? Something about money. It has just to do with money. Yeah. This person, it's like they just they just want a relationship just to say that they're in a relationship. There's nothing about this relationship that's stable. It's false. That's why it's not. That's why he's walking away. He says he sees that there's nothing there. It's just a false thing. It's just one person wants to feel like she has stability, and he wants to feel like he has love. Yeah. He's not feeling like he's being really seen or really appreciated. Really. And it's something about him wanting to leave to work on something that's real, because he can see that there's too many things that are up in the air. There's too many things that he just doesn't know about this person. There's too many things that this person maybe not really willing to work on, really willing to discuss, really to look at. So there's some type of imbalance, and that's what that envy card is, because the person, it's like they just want, he sees that they just want something, um like, instead of, they don't want to be a girlfriend, they want to be a wife. But really there's a lot of conflict there, because there's a lot of things that haven't been resolved, because he could see that somebody's coming to him with some unclean spirits, some toxic traits, some things that they haven't worked on, but yet they're trying to act like they are, you know this woman holding a heart, like they are. I'm so loving, I'm so kind, I'm so gentle, but really on the inside, this person is like a wolf in sheep's clothing. They're not looking for love. They're just looking for someone to make sure that they're stable. Whether they argue with that person all the time or not, they don't care. They just want to make sure that they got a place to lay their head. It's like, this is that woman holding the heart. It's like she may be used to men just saying, okay, well, I'll do this because you look like this, or because you're doing this, or because you give up. I mean, you give it out easily, or whatever. I don't know. But whatever it is, somebody said that, let me take a pause for the calls, because something just ain't right. Clarifying this rest and rejuvenation. So somebody put the brakes on. They said, there's some things that I cannot see. And so I'm not just going to jump into something like some fool without checking everything out. Without checking everything out. I'm not going to just jump like some fool. Yeah. Somebody, they did some thinking. They're doing some thinking. Not only are they doing some thinking, but they realize there's a whole world out there. And it may not be this one that they actually want to collaborate, cohabitate, cooperate with. It may be somebody else. Somebody may have seen the red flags in just the right time. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All of these. I'm not taking all of these. Oh, confirmation. Maybe I am. But somebody sees that there's a whole world out there. That there's maybe somebody that's got some better energy, somebody that's healed, somebody that they resonate with more, somebody that they have really that real passion with, somebody that can hold a conversation, somebody that's done some healing, someone that understands where they're going in life, and they understand where they've come from in life, and their ships are coming in. Not somebody who's just sitting here trying to be a burden, and they just want to be a wife because they feel like they are just the empress, just the best, and like they're just really, they just want to be in a relationship with anybody because they don't really have anything to offer, but yet they want you to offer them. They want to be taken care of. They want to feel like this is what they're looking for, but they don't have anything really to offer themselves. They have that witchy energy, that incubus. Give to me, 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 give to me. I'm going to create illusions. I'm going to cast illusions. I'm going to be that witchy type of personality. But just as long as you give me a house and some stability, a home to live, make me feel like I'm the best thing since sliced bread, then you'll be happy. Other than that, this person is like this guy holding the heart, this man holding the heart. He said, wait a minute. Some don't feel right. Some don't look right. 9 of Cups. Something about wish fulfillment. It's almost like be careful what you wish for. That's what I'm hearing. Be careful what you wish for. Somebody decided to, it was early in their best of interest, instead of planning to walk towards someone, that they plan to walk away from someone. I just kind of feel like overburdened. I feel like, how you initially meet someone and you like them, but then the more you get to know them, the more you get to know their issues, their problems, this, that, and the other, everything that they got going on. You realize, that's a bit much for me. That's a bit much for me. It's like you realize that this person needed to actually work on themselves. And that was the truth. It's like, and maybe you decided that you wanted to work on yourself some more. Because you have the Emperor and the Justice here. You didn't want to just jump and leap and jump from one situation to another situation feeling like a fool. Once again, there was some information, there was some actions, there were some things that came in that made you pause for the cause. Because you started seeing, wait a minute, this is a lot. This is a lot. I'm not sure if I want to take on all of this because there's some issues here that I was not aware of. And a lot of it has to do with someone's ego, their pride, how they view themselves, how they view what they deserve, what they need, how they should be treated. It's like someone views themselves as being so high and so mighty, like they feel like they should just be, like they should treat people, they should teach people how to spoil them And adult people are like, fuck that, spoil your damn self. I'm not her. I'm not him. So someone has a different way of thinking about, they need to work on their own truth. They need to work on the truth of a situation, of the matter of someone is not really trying to go there. Someone is not really interested. Someone is holding back. They can see that some people can see that you have not really done the work. You haven't done the work. You haven't progressed. You haven't gone within. You're still just as confused. You still don't get the message. There's still a whole lot in you that you haven't even looked at because you are afraid to look at it, whatever it is. So this person can see that, yes, you have some imbalances. And that's what's causing that envy, for you to want what you don't have. That's what's causing this. You feel like, you deserve the best, but you're not dealing with the issues. You're not dealing with what you want to get what you want to have. It's like you have to work out your own issues in order to create your own miracles. In order to, you have to get rid of what didn't work, all those feelings, emotions, thoughts, ideas, to get rid of all of that so that you can welcome in what you do want. It's like somebody, they're just not getting it. They're not getting it. They just feel like, this person feels like they should just, they're not getting it. They're not getting it about life. Yeah. And they're not willing to look at themselves or anything. They're not willing to check out anything. They're not willing to get help. They're not willing to, they're stuck right there. Stuck with maybe how they used to have it. Feeling like somebody just needs to come and rescue them and take them away like they're a child. You're not a child. Someone that doesn't understand that life is changing for them drastically. It's just like this woman holding her heart, the one who didn't want to do the work, the one who didn't want to go within, the one who didn't want to look at anything, look at themselves. They are being forced to look at themselves now. This man holding his heart, he's the one who's having second decision, second thoughts. He's the one that's seen it all. He's the one that's saying, yo, no, no. Look, you need to have a more realistic viewpoint of yourself. And it's not this young, vibrant, this, that, and yeah. I mean, it's like, I feel like this is somebody that's this, because this woman holding the heart, that's an older woman now. This is somebody that's in her 40s, her 50s, but she's still thinking that she's in her 20s. Stop it, stomach. So this is somebody who's feeling like she still got it, like she had 20 years ago. No, 20 years is a long time on the skin. Trust me. The skin, gravity, the body. Trust me. Trust me on this one. 20 years is a long time. I look at myself 20 years ago and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't have that turkey neck. And I didn't have this extra arm stuff. I could have put my arm out the window and that almost knocked me out every time that starts flapping in the wind. Just kidding, yeah. But yeah, it's like this person said this, there's something that they just happen to see at the last moment. It's like they just happen to spot it at the last moment. And whatever it was, it saved them from making a very costly mistake. Two of Cups. What about this Two of Cups? Thank you. Thank you. We have the Hierophant, the Nine of Cups. And then sideways we had the Lovers, the Three of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. It's almost like this person, they find happiness in themselves. So they find happiness in God. They find happiness in reaching their highest potential. That's where they're choosing to find their happiness right now. This man holding his heart is choosing to find his happiness and reaching his highest potential. Because he feels that as he reaches his highest potential, his ship will come in. His soulmate, the one that he is supposed to be with, the one that he works well with, the one that sets him above and he sets above, is going to be there. This is that union. This is that relationship. This is that confirmation. So this person is just choosing to tell someone, you know what? This idea of us getting together, it's not going to work. I'm choosing that I need to move forward. I need to become more stable, and you need to become more stable. And there's things that we both need to work out. Because whatever we were trying to do, it's not going to work out, especially if we have not learned our lessons. Especially if we're still just overburdening or adding fuel to an already bad, raging fire. So one of those people is going within. Unfortunately, the other seems like they're going to be going without. Yeah. And then the one that was told that this is not the right time, or we have to be patient, or this, that, and the other. This is the one who's not settled. This is the one who has all the anger and all the anxiety. You know, this person doesn't want time. They know time is not on their side. Time is not their friend. They know that. Because they know with time is going to come distance. And with distance, it's definitely going to come separation. And they see that. They know that they are getting older. They know that they have to look at other strengths that they have. And not just their looks, because the looks will fade. So you're going to have to look at other things, and not the cootie cat. Not that one either. That ain't too strong. We're talking about intellectual property here. We're talking about maybe other types of businesses here. We're talking about ways that you can use your brain to legally, morally, respectfully, and with integrity get money. To do your thing, girl, pop, and do that thing. So that we don't end up, here's that financial constraints that we were talking about. We just started with that. So this is what you're going to have to do, is you're going to have to use your brain. Instead of turning from that woman holding the heart, you got to turn into the thinking woman. So that you can make sure that you can always maintain your own money with that woman holding the coin. So yeah, somebody is thinking time is not on this side. And they're probably right. Because age happens to everybody. And if you remember what you looked like 20 years ago, that's it. You just remembering what you looked like 20 years ago. That's it. We was all cute. We was all had it going on back then. We was all like that. And then we grew up. We understood that we had to make money. We couldn't just we didn't have no sugar daddies no more. We learned our lesson about that. We didn't want to go through them same lessons. You know? Yes, indeed. All right. Anything else? Take that. Anything else? I'm about to drop the whole thing. All right. I think that's it. We'll take those. All right. Somebody's gonna be getting an invitation to something. So yeah, it's like somebody had their whole spidey senses come up because when they like this is when they realized you had a whole kid you never talked about. Okay. So that was like what made it's not that somebody had a whole kid they didn't talk about, although they could have, but this just means that somebody saw something in you or with this person. Somebody saw something with somebody else that made them stop and pause, like, whoa, I thought I knew you a little bit better than that. Because, like, having no one thinking that you know somebody and finding out you got a whole kid that you never told me about. And if they're supposed to be friends, lovers, whatever, you can co-workers, you're kind of like, what? Especially if you're supposed to be close co-workers. So somebody saw that somebody was toxic. They were unhealed. They were unhealed. Somebody was in bad health. Okay? And they're thinking about, how they saw you treat somebody or something, and they immediately thought to somebody else they need to get themselves together. And that's why that person said, you know what, I want to stop. I want to stop because I want to get myself together or whatever. And so then they just said it's like this person, they think too much of themselves and they don't realize how words heal or hurt. And like they're looking at you like you some type of science project, like you just don't have feelings or you don't have emotions or you don't have the sense to do what you need to do or think how you need to think or think things through or see the shit for what it really is. Like you and they salty as fuck that you could see right through them. Maybe their sister steals. Something like that. And they just condoned it or something. You know. But it's like they definitely wanted an ending for you. They didn't care what you had to do to make them happy. They just wanted to be happy. But you have to remain positive. Think, dream, pray, remain positive. And by the time they realized who this man holding the heart was, this man holding the heart was already a master of his own emotions. So therefore, it was easier for him to walk away. All right, so I hope this helped. And if the roles need to be reversed, please reverse them. Man, woman, it's just the energy I'm reading. If you have not had an opportunity to subscribe, please subscribe. I would love to have you as part of the Sweet Spot e-magazine family. And I think I'm going to be doing a live Friday evening. So if I can stay awake past 7:30 p.m., I am not a night owl. All right. Thank you guys. Love you guys. And I will talk with you guys soon. Let me know if you need anything. Bye now.